Hi folks, Simon here. Just check my mic is on. Yes it is. Phew. Okay, alright then guys. Well, welcome to today's stream. We are going to be, as per the title, making a little bit more progress in terms of story, I hope, along with some optional side quest content as well. So, just to clarify then, folks, this is going to be the final, unless anything changes in terms of plans and stuff, but as of right now, this is probably going to be the final live stream for 2019. Ah, I know, but we are going to be picking up again, of course, in the new year. I always take a little bit of time off around Christmas just to spend with the family. And also, it's good to, you know, when you've got a YouTube channel, to take a few days off from time to time, so you don't end up getting burned out. But yeah, this will be the last live stream. And then a little bit into next week, I'll probably start making videos for the rest of the year as well. But I will have a few uploads to get out for you guys towards the start of next week, I hope. And then I'll be back again in the new year, where we'll continue on with streaming Final Fantasy VII, getting the Platinum Trophy, and hopefully prepping for the remake, which is just a few weeks away now, really, isn't it? About 13 or 14 weeks. So the clock is ticking down on that. So greetings everybody, welcome to those of you that have stopped by in chat. It is good to see you guys once again today. I can see that we have Pri and Anthony and Nico Girl, Corey and Red Mario joining, along with Solaris, Lomax, the pirate has arrived, Ginger Squatch, welcome, and Stephen, Firewall, Dan. Yeah, welcome everybody. Okay, so we've got quite a bit to get on with. To be honest with you, I'm not totally sure how I want to do all this now. But we'll see how we get on. At the Gold Source, after getting W Summon, waiting for you to catch up this time. Oh, you've got W Summon, have you, Corey? Nice one. I haven't actually got that yet myself. I do need to head back to the Gold Saucer at some point in order to pick that up. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the stream. I hope so, Anthony. I hope so. Does Britain count as an island? Yes. Yes, it does. It's a little bit on the larger side, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Britain tends to be counted as an island. So yeah, we can go for the whole pirate theme. Okay, right, let's make our way into Midgard. We're not doing the Midgard story, which comes a little bit later on. In fact, I was initially anticipating we would be doing that today. But then I realised how much other stuff we have to get done, so I've taken that out of the title. I would expect we'll be doing that next time, which will be in the new year now. I do not yet have the comforter for Yuffie yet, Lee, but it is something I'm hoping we can get today, because we should be able to access the crashed Gelnika, whatever that place is called. So, just want to show you guys something as well. I've been levelling up some limit breaks and stuff. Ready to get the trophies for those. So, I've got Sid's level 2 and 3 limit breaks learned, which means that once we pick up the High Wind in the Crash sub, we can go ahead and teach him that immediately. And I've also taught the limit breaks that Tifa needs to learn the Final Heaven. In fact, I think we have that already, don't we? So, without any further ado, maybe we can kick off today by getting our next trophy, which should be around here somewhere. I know we picked that up. That was one of the things we picked up from her bedroom. There it is. Yay! Yay! Packing a punch. We got the trophy. Main Jojo. Hey, good to have you here. And Steve, welcome. Yes, it's really cold here. I don't have heating in this room. Not like central heating anyway, but I do have a heater, which I've got turned on, burning through the electricity bill, literally. But it's worth it to stay warm, isn't it? Shockmaster, good day. And Cletus as well, welcome. What did they do, Pre? Because actually, one thing I want to mention to you guys, because I know this was spoken of during the last live stream, with that patch that was put out, I actually picked up the Flayer for Sid from the Gold Saucer, from the Speed Quest, the Speed Square, and I've got to say, I still got 25,000 points for hitting the propellers. So as far as I can tell, and that's with the latest patch installed, as far as I can tell, they haven't fixed anything there. Not that it needed fixing. I know it's not technically a bug, but a few people were worried that they might have reduced the points you got from that propeller, but they definitely have not, because I definitely got 25,000 points pre. So it's possible that maybe you hit something else, I'm not sure, but it certainly works for me, I would say. Oh, Shockmaster, that's terrible. With Sid in your party, you should be able to fix that item box. Yes, one thing I'm going to recommend is that you have Tifa and Sid in your party here, and then we can get the best weapon for Tifa. Well, I say the best weapon for Tifa. It's actually a pretty rubbish weapon in my opinion. I'll explain why once we get there. But for now, just make sure you make your way back to Midgar. You'll need the key, which we dug up previously in Bone Village. So, before we do that though, guys, check this out. This should work, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure many of you will know about this little thing that happens, this little scene that takes place in the church here. But watch this. We're going to go inside. And look who it is. Tending the flowers. It's Aerith. What's going on there? We'll go back in again. And she's still there. But notice how the little girl kind of jumps as you go in here. Do you see that? She kind of flinches and jumps. It's really strange, isn't it? Something then that you may not be aware of, although you probably are because of the Final Fantasy VII knowledge that's present in these streams, often exceeds my own, that's for darn sure. But this is actually a glitch. It's not intended. Now, this is called the Aerith Ghost glitch, which is kind of coincidental, isn't it, seeing as how she died, and is a favoured character amongst many. And now watch as we get close. She does something very ghostly. Watch this. See how she flashes and disappears? Really interesting. But that's a glitch. It's not intended. Not only the developers confirm that, but even the fans that have gone through the code have determined that that is definitely not intended. It is a bug. Just a very strange bug because of the character it involves. So, there we have it. Hey, Coffee Fuel Gaming, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, you don't get any items or anything in there. It is just an interesting little thing that we can do. Aerith's ghost does not appear if you talk to the innkeeper in the flashback and asked him about the town. Well, that's awesome, Scott. Maybe the stream hasn't started, Scott. Maybe you've been sitting in front of your screen for so long, for so many hours, that you've just gone mad. And have just started to imagine everything that's happening here. Right, so the only thing we need to do is make out... Oh, I forgot there's stupid enemy encounters here. This is the same enemies that we fought before. So we'll just take care of them. Hopefully Cloud's Omnislash will do the trick here. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it, Yum Yum? I'd be surprised if they didn't, actually. It's one of those things that's taken on a mind of its own in the consideration of the fans, hasn't it? Oh, can you, Dan? That's interesting. Okay, I'll check that, Red Mario, but I don't think I do, to tell you the truth. Hi, Euphina. Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much, apart from Aerith's ghost, who we saw in the church. But no, apart from that, nothing at all. Right, one thing I have done, I want to show you guys, whilst levelling up those limit breaks, is I've managed to master a bunch of all materia. 10 in total. So we've got another 14 million gil waiting for us there. I wasn't intending to master all materia. I was only intending on getting limit breaks, but it's just a kind of thing that you do on the side so that you haven't got to do as much farming for gil later on. No, it doesn't look like I have magic counter, Red Mario, because I do believe that is a support / blue materia, isn't it? So yes, we'll have to go back and get that. Eva, welcome to the stream. Yeah, well thanks for stopping by to say hello. And I hope you have a nice day. Right, so there's 2 items we need from Wall Market that we're going to pick up 2 items that we definitely want to get. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, have you, Cletus? Yeah, I've put about 15 hours into that game. I'd love to play it for longer. I need to find the time to do so. But from what I experienced with it, it's a lot of fun. I've got the season pass as well. Yes, I think I saw it in the Chocobo Square, Red Mario. I did do quite a bit of racing, but I didn't actually win it, unfortunately. Wow, I don't know, Shockmaster. £50 is a lot of money, I've got to say. Yes, yes, definitely, Nico girl. Are you Sousa? Welcome to the stream. Oh, good job, Corey, good job. How long has it taken you to farm for that amount of gil? Right, our first stop then is going to be the item building. And we're, again, going to make sure that we have Sid and Tifa in the party here. Take Claret. That's a new one, isn't it, Claret? Okay, so we'll take Cloud, Barrett, and Sid for the underwater reactor. Okay, Red Mario. This is a fun scene. Ah, nice job, Scott. What have you got to get the platinum? I do, Lomax. I have multiple cat bells. I think I've got about 3 of them. And I also have the Choco bracelet as well. So I think the magic counter is the only thing I need to get from the Chocobo Racing. It's the only thing that I was not fortunate enough to pick up. There we have it, the premium heart. Now, I mentioned to you that this weapon is actually kind of rubbish, which is a shame, and I'll explain why. But first, just going to say hello to Bacon in chat, and also Project Real, watching from Miami, Florida. That's awesome. Welcome, Project Real. And Bacon tempting us all again, look, with that delicious looking bacon. Right, so yes, about Premium Heart. It is a weapon for Tifa. In fact, it is her ultimate weapon. There it is. So you can see it's got 8 materia slots linked in 4 pairs of 2. As with the other ultimate weapons, it has 0 materia growth. And it has a whopping amount of attack stats. Unfortunately, the damage from Premium Heart is actually dependent on Tifa's limit gauge. Okay, which means that the higher her limit gauge is filled, the more damage it's going to do. So right now, as you can see, her limit gauge is very, very low. It's empty, in fact. Which means the damage of her weapon is going to be very poor indeed. Now, you might be thinking, on the PS4 and PC versions, you can toggle the battle enhancements, keep her limit gauge filled, and then the weapon will do tons of damage. Unfortunately, you're probably forgetting that once a limit gauge is filled, the attack command disappears and the limit command appears, which means that it's really hard to capitalise on actually doing a decent amount of consistent damage with Tifa's ultimate weapon. So I'm just probably not going to be using it all that much. Okay, anyway, let's move ahead. Make sure you have steels equipped without mug. Yes, I think we did purchase some steel materia, didn't we, Red Mario? Ah, okay, Scott. Yeah, the hidden ones are normally story-based ones. Maybe if you haven't finished the game yet, it might be something to do with that. So the next building, and the final building that we need to enter on our little detour today, is the one that's machine gun, or machine and gun, I think it says. Whatever it is, it's the weapon shop. We're not going to actually visit the weapon shop, we're going to speak to the owner of the shop over here. Oh, was her limit still set to level 3, Red Mario? Yes, I will need to change that. I'll do it after this scene. So, here when we speak to the weapon shop owner, he offers to sell us something for 129,000 gil. That's pocket change for a seasoned adventurer such as ourselves, with all these Mastodon materials we're selling. So, let's just go ahead and purchase it. And it turns out to be the Sneak Glove. A nice accessory that actually boosts your steal success chance in battle. And if you've been having as much bad luck stealing things as I have, then you'll probably realise that the Sneak Glove is going to be coming in particularly useful. Yes, that's pretty much what I've been doing, Curry, as well, is just mastering all Materias as much as I can just by playing the game. At least then when it comes to grinding later, there's a lot less to do, isn't there? Right, so we'll set Tifa's limit to level 4. There we go. Make sure that Sid's is set as well. Yes, it is. Oh, no, that was Cloud. Oh, no, Sid doesn't have level 4 yet, of course, because I need to go to the underwater reactor and then to the Gelnika. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That covers the events, the optional events over at Midgar here on Disc 2, which is pretty much those 2 items. The premium heart weapon for Tifa and the sneak glove accessory. And then, of course, you can get that optional scene involving Aerith as well, which we did. I personally don't think they will Ginger Squatch. As much as many fans I think would like that, I don't think they will, because they would probably consider it to be undermining the powerful emotional impact of her story, if that makes sense. So I would be surprised. I could be wrong, but I would be surprised. I'm not saying I wouldn't want them to, but I'm just saying I would be surprised if they do introduce something such as a means to bring Aerith back. Despite the fact that there's just been rumour after rumour and so-called method after method of doing it in the original Final Fantasy VII, it's something that fans have always tried to explore the game to try and discover. So obviously fans are certainly interested in some kind of method of bringing Aerith back, but I can't imagine Square actually canonising such a process. Greetings, Dan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly here in the UK, I will say that. In fact, it's been pouring down with rain. It doesn't feel very festive. It's cold, but it's just raining so much. Yes, there's a lot of farming you can do, isn't there, Shockmaster, over at the Crash Sub. Right, so let's go ahead and save our game here before we make our way over to Junon. I know we don't have the W summon materia yet, and there's still a few things we can get from Chocobo Racing. Okay, we're going to take a brief detour at this point to try and get the magic counter materia from Chocobo Racing. I'm not going to do the battle arena yet. I think we'll do that after we've done the next stuff. W summon would be nice, but we could potentially make morphing easier if we get Yuffie's ultimate weapon. So I won't be doing a whole lot of Chocobo Racing. Just to clarify, guys, all I've done for my Chocobo is fed it, I think it was 50 Silcus greens. So they're the expensive greens you can purchase from Chocobo Sage. Now, I did feed it 30, and the stats were boosted, but they weren't maxed. So I kept feeding it 5 more, and they got maxed out by the time I fed it 50. It's possible I might be able to get a few more kilometers per hour squeezed out of the top speed, but I'm not going to be too fussed about that. I'm winning every single S-Class rank here, regardless of whether the Black Chocobo is present or not. It certainly does, Kurai. It certainly does. Okay. Let's just keep turbo speed on. I'll tell you what, with turbo speed on, Chocobo Racing is so much less of a chore than it used to be. It's a lot faster now, as you guys can see. So I've got plenty of enemy away materia, so we're just going to stick with GP. This will help us through the battle square a little bit later on. In fact, I think we need to win these special battles once we've unlocked those like 10 times in order to get the extra rewards. The Black Chocobo's too scared to face off against us at the moment, it seems. How many stars is my Knights of the Round? We need 3 stars for the weapons or a master ones? Oh, I wasn't paying attention then. I got a Swift Bolt. Yes, mine's on level 2 at the moment. I have been leveling it in Cloud's Apocalypse for some extra AP, but it's still only rank 2. Rank 3 is going to be a bit of a nightmare, mainly because of the fact that it needs like 150,000 AP to go from rank 2 to rank 3, which is really annoying. Look at that, even the black Chocobo just does not stand a chance. Mega Elixir. Yeah, the problem with the counter materia, the magic counter, is it barely shows up. And when it does, I was never winning it, unfortunately. Yeah, you need to have the ultimate weapon equipped, I think, Red Mario, at least once. You don't have to have it equipped, I don't think, to unlock the special battle, but I think you need to have worn it once. Another Choco bracelet. Look, we're just speeding through these levels. I can probably get rid of my other Chocobos now. I don't think I'm going to need them. Ah, still no magic counter. Yeah, so all I do in the Chocobo Racing is stick it onto manual and then tap the square button to speed up the Chocobo whilst also doing the little stamina trick at the same time. So I've got multiple cat's bells already. Again, we can just go for the GP here. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll probably go for a few more attempts here. I won't bore you guys silly though with Chocobo Racing. If I don't get magic counter soon, I'll just do it off stream at some point. Magic counter on Yuffie plus Comet is how you killed Safer Sephiroth. That's interesting. I'm getting lots of GP though, which is always a bonus, isn't it? I must have several thousand of that stuff by now. What's the maximum amount of GP in the game that you can have? Ah, counter, that's it. I'm pretty sure that counter is magic counter, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's counter attack, but I'm pretty sure it's magic counter. I guess we'll find out in a moment's time. Well, we might not actually. Probably won't win it, no me. Lomax is betting on the races. Nice. Oh, we get a Phoenix down. Aren't we lucky? Yay, I'll take my 10 GP if you don't mind, Esther. And of course now we don't get magic counter. Counter is counter attack, so it wouldn't have made any difference anyway. Wouldn't have made any difference. What are you guys on about in chat? I have no idea. Probably best that way. Okay, so if it says counter, then it's counter attack. It would actually say magic counter if it is the magic counter materia. Sorted. Hiya, Cheng. Welcome to the stream. Ah, I got a bolt plume. Oh, well. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, yeah, definitely, Michael. It makes a huge difference, the fast-forward thing, doesn't it? I tend to only use it when I'm grinding, just to speed up the process. But yeah, when you've played Final Fantasy VII multiple times in the past, it's a really nice little feature to have, isn't it? Ah. They certainly do, Red Mario. They certainly do. I don't think we've lost yet, have we? We're getting so much GP here. So much GP on the hunt for a magic counter, which is the only thing I need. I've got everything else. Still none. Pre says do the long course. Does that even make much of a difference? The long course in terms of prizes? I can certainly give it a go. But I honestly didn't think it makes any difference whatsoever. Okay. We'll try the long one then. Well, there's a cat spell, which I guess is rare. Well, I can't see a flipping thing that's going on here because of turbo speed. I don't think it makes any difference. That was the long course. Well, we got 500 GP for the cat spell. Okay, we'll go for the long course a few times. Let's be honest, it hardly makes any difference. Oh, I've chosen short. That was annoying. Oh, well. We'll try the long one next time. Magic counter, where are you? Yay, 150 GP, please. Oh, 200. I thought it was 150 for an elixir. What do I know? Right, let's go for long. Long. Sprint shoes and cat spell. You can manipulate the RNG by entering exit the Chocobo. Oh, that's interesting, Red Mario. I wouldn't have a clue how many times I'd have to do. That's the only problem. So I'd probably have to look that up. I'll go for a couple more attempts. I won't drive you guys crazy, though. And then if I don't get it, we'll just go ahead and do that off stream. And then hopefully have it for the next time. He's on our tail. Oh, we got the Swift Bolt. Right, let's go for 2 more, shall we? And then we'll call it quits for now. Might do some more later, depending on how the stream goes. But I do want to make some progress if we can. Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's chosen for you, isn't it, Red Mario? Which is kind of annoying. You can't do anything about it. Right, we'll go for one more here. Okay, I don't, to be honest with you, think that choosing the long course has made a blind bit of difference. But I could be wrong on that. Maybe I've just had even more bad luck. But maybe the long course does help. Well, I'll be honest, I'm happy that we won every single match there. Or every single race. I don't think we lost any at all, did we? Okay, I'm just going to go for one more. One more for luck. You never know. I know I was going to finish after the last one, but still. Nah. Oh well. A little bit of extra GP never hurt anyone, did it? Okay, that'll do then for now. Okay, there's better prizes to win in the long course, is there? Anytime you get a sneak attack, take it. More sneak attacks is good. Okay. I know that they stack. I was just going to, like, level them up and use more that way. But, yeah, okay. Can probably do it the way, you know, the Chocobo Race way. Does Teo actually affect the betting, or does he just make it fixed so that you know exactly? Oh yeah, because he's always going to come second, isn't he? Yeah, you got to feel sorry for him. I'm guessing sometimes he's not in the S-Class races because he just knows that he's getting fed up of losing. So he goes into the easier races or something. Right, we're going to make our way over to Junon at this point. Go to Exchange GP. Oh, I'll sort it later. I'll be back to the Gold Saucer later anyway. So we've left now by the time I saw your message there, Dan. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a new trailer for Final Fantasy VII today because that's what they've announced, isn't it? It probably won't be until much later though, I think. But yeah, I'm sure we will. Okay, so we need to make our way over to where we did our levelling. I'm sure some of you folks will remember that. Yeah, isn't there some kind of event going on in terms of gaming and stuff where the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer is going to be dropping there later? I'm sure that's happening today, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I could be wrong, but... Right, so we're going to get on with some story stuff here. I haven't gone to the battle arena yet. The only thing I need from there at the moment is the W summon materia, but we could also morph one of the, you know, the plant bosses, the Otchu bosses, I can't think what they're called. Red Mario has reminded us about that to get the ribbon accessory. But I think we can also... Hang on. We can morph ghost ships as well. But do they give you ribbons? Because I thought they gave you the underwater material or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the cannon has been moved, of course. Ho-Chu, thanks Lomax. Greetings, Cloud. Oh yeah, into guidebooks, that's it. Yes, we do need to morph a ghost ship. And he's susceptible to level 4 suicide. Nice, Red Mario. That's going to help us out a lot then. Yeah, apparently YouTube doesn't like to notify often anymore. I'm not sure why that is. This is funny. Oh yeah, ribbons are Master Tomberries, but you can also get them a little bit easier in the battle arena, can't you? By morphing the end boss that looks like a plant, an Otchu enemy. Right, well make sure we've got some materials equipped then. Right, just to show you where my levels are right now. We've got Quadra Magic and Mime on about 55,000 AP. The same is true for Knight to the Round. Got a bit of a ways to go before we get Knight to the Round to level 3 yet, unfortunately. So, yeah, cheers guys. So we can morph Master Tomberries later on. I think they have 40,000 HP off the top of my head. But we can morph them into ribbons. Or we can morph the Otchu enemy, Ho-Otchu, in the Battle Square, which only have about 4,000 HP. So they might be a little bit easier to whittle down, and they too can be morphed. Right, for some reason Cloud's got Mug. I don't want him to have Mug. Okay, I'm just going to keep it on there for him so I can level it up and get another steel materia, which we'll get in 6,500 AP. Right, do we have Morph? Contain is almost maxed out. Hey, look at all those ore materials we're levelling. Nice stuff, isn't it? Right then. Okay. Let's get rid of this HP plus. I've got so many HP pluses. that I do not need to worry about them at the moment. I want to put Morph onto Tifa. If I can find it, there it is. Okay. Oh, is it 8,600 in the battle arena? I haven't used Vincent a whole lot, have I? Vincent's actually one of my favourite characters. Don't worry, I will be using Vincent. We'll need to anyway to level up his limit breaks. But yeah, he won't be neglected forever. Don't worry. Just checking my all materials out here. I've already got a few that are going to be levelling up again soon. So it's like the alarm has been pushed now, isn't it? Okay, bring in Cloud, Sid, and Barrett. Why do you think we need... What's his face? Barrett at this stage. Okay, I'll just pop by to get Barrett in then. Okay, there should be a save point in one of these, I remember. Yeah, there it is. Right, so we'll bring Barrett in then. So we'll get rid of Tifa at this stage. Well, we won't get rid of her, but we'll, you know, just tell her she can chill out for a bit. Relax on the sidelines. Let me just check Barrett's equipment. Oh. Need to go ahead and just take the ribbon off Tifa before we do that. Right then, okay, let's go ahead now and swap Barrett back in. Check his equipment out briefly. Let's go ahead. I haven't used Barrett for a while. Give him the ribbon. Okay, looks like... Yeah, the drill arm is still the best. Okay, what's he going to be missing out on at this stage? Magic Plus, okay. That's fine. Right, let's save, shall we? Okay. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Lomax's little mini-series, I think he's put the first part up when I last checked on W-item glitch stuff. It's really awesome. It's going to be going into all the advanced techniques and everything, so I'm certainly going to be using it myself. I'd recommend you guys check it out. Okay, so we have our first battle here, which is the soldiers. I don't think there's anything special about them. We can just take them out quickly. I do need to check Barrett's limit breaks, actually. I'm not sure exactly where he's at. Oh, satellite beam. So I guess we'll use that. Yeah, I'll definitely be taking Barrett to Midgar when we go back there. That is, you're absolutely right, super important to do. Right, okay. Get our next fight here. Yeah, there's lots of items to get. Well, I don't want to say lots, but there are items to get around here. And the thing is, some of them are one-time items as well, so we're going to make sure we get them all. Oh, I'm absolutely confident we'll be able to, Pri. I just saw your message about us exploring some of the other sectors over in Midgar in the remake. I'm certain we'll be able to, for sure. I think I've already got... I haven't got any other steel materials at the moment, Red Mario. I just won't use it. I have got other characters with steel on. So that's not a big problem. I need to keep it on there to level it up so I can get another steel materia. Yes, I could buy them, but it's going to level up soon. It's only got a few thousand to go. But as you can see, Sid has steel and not Mug. And right now, only Sid. Make our way all the way to the save point. I think we'll start a new save file here as well. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been about 6 hours or so. Yep, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You can all stop panicking. I have got normal steel on. I'm keeping Mug on Cloud because I want to level it up. Okay, doesn't mean I'll be using it in battle. I've already got normal steel here for Sid. So, everything's cool. Right, we're going into the underwater section now. We can steal the Shinra Elf. You're absolutely right, Cheng. From those. Pri wants to panic. No, I understand. Yeah, it's in the underwater bit, isn't it? We find ghost ships. Yeah, it's this bit here. This is where we encounter ghost ships. Panic at the Fuzzgo. Oh, dear. Right, this isn't a ghost ship. This is a diver nest. I think we can actually morph these into light curtains. One thing I'm probably going to do is take off counter-attack, actually. I'm not going to be too fussed, though, about morphing these guys yet. But I am going to take off counter-attack from Barrett. Because that is going to interfere with our morphing capabilities. So we'll say goodbye to... that. We'll say hello to Ultima so we can start leveling it up. Yes, yes he is, isn't he, Red Mario? He's not far off leveling to Mug. Right, here we go. So we should be able to, I think Red Mario, somebody mentioned, we can cast level 4 Suicide on these guys. Yeah, nice tip. Level 4 Suicide, I tell you, is a really useful enemy skill. And I've used it a lot more on this playthrough than I have previously. Now, the problem with Ghost Ship is they do tend to knock you out of battle, which is annoying. But a couple of level 4 Suicides, and we're golden. There we have it. Look at that. How simple was that? No, we got it, Dan. We got it. We've got the ghost book. It's actually really easy. The ghost... sorry, we got the guidebook from the ghost ship. The ghost ships tend to be really annoying because they throw people out of battle. And they do like to throw the character with Mug, I find. Not Mug, Morph. But as you can see, 2 level 4 Suicides, even without Yuffie's Conformer. You can do this later with Yuffie's Conformer. You can still come back here. But even without it, 2 level 4 Suicides. And the jobs are good. Morph will work then. Hi, KS. Wow, fantastic stuff. That's awesome, KS. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. So let's make our way across. What are you guys hoping that I'm going to steal anyway? Everyone's asked me to put steel on. Yeah, level 4 suicide is awesome. It really is. Hi Keith, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, that's interesting, Shockmaster. Plus you think you'd be able to just charge through it, don't you? Oh, Shinra Alphas. Yeah, have we already gone past that bit, I think, haven't we, Lomax? Can you still encounter them after this bit? Or is it just in the previous section? I best head back unless I see you guys saying chat. I think we can get them around here, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't look like it. It's off the white soldiers called underwater MPs. Okay, it must be in the next area then. Okay. Ah, forgot to turn. Oh well. Yeah, you can morph those as well. Yeah, it's awesome stuff, Keith. I mean, Final Fantasy VII is one of the classics, isn't it? Yeah, by the last door, so we've got to get a little bit further down first. Turn off turbo speed so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, thanks Red Mario and Lomax for clarifying that. Could probably do with healing up here, actually. I don't know why I use Trine. Trine's not actually that good. I mean, it is good early on. But a little bit later, like around this stage, it tends to be a little bit on the weak side. Oh, that boss is easy, Dan. A single knight to the round will do the trick, I find. And there's nothing to steal off it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't just finish it quickly. Yeah, it's my all-time favourite as well. I love Final Fantasy VII. How much AP does he need? $2,166. Okay, I'll turn off random battles for now. Is it the weapon for Sid, is it, Yum Yum? I'm thinking. Weapon for Sid. Oh my god, I've just realised we have the normal Reactor music here, don't we? Yes, Scimitar. That's it. And we get that a little bit later, don't we? As we make our way into the Crash sub. Right, I think it's these guys, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not these. These don't have the Shinra Alphas. No, they have 8-inch cannons. Yeah, it's the underwater soldiers that we care about. Yeah, it was my first Final Fantasy game. It was my first Japanese role-playing game. It was pretty much my first game that wasn't a platforming game. So it's got a lot of warm, fuzzy feelings for me. Hi, Thunder Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well, Michael. Definitely so. So it ain't these guys. These are the submarine crew still. So I think it's the next fight. Okay, submarine crews can drop the Shinra beaters. Yeah, just like that. I'll make sure to get it, Dan. That sounds like a nightmare situation otherwise. Well, I think it's these guys, is it? I think these are the Shinra, the underwater. Okay, so we'll steal both of these. Or we'll attempt to steal from both. Oh, I forgot to equip the flipping sneak glove. We made all that effort to go and get it from Midgar, and I never actually equipped it. Hopefully it won't take too long to steal here. Just stay on top of the health totals, I think. The Shinra Alpha is a 12.5% chance to steal. So it could take a few attempts. Nope, still nothing. We can steal 2 as well here, of course, because they both have it. Seems like there's a debate raging now in chat about letting them live or killing them. Yay, there we go. Right, let's start taking this first one out. There we go. Yay, that one took a little bit quicker, didn't it? Okay, right, that's it then. We got them both. Oh, yes. Vegapunk is absolutely correct. Could use mine to double steal. I didn't think of that. But yeah, you can do that, for sure. Right then. So at this point, we can make sure that we're fully equipped for the battle. But all I'm going to do is use good old Knights of the Round, since I haven't really had a chance to put it to use yet, even though we got it way back when we had Tifa in the party. But if you don't have Knights of the Round, then just have anything that pretty much does like lightning based attacks, lightning magic itself, Kajata I think, because it's not weak to any of the other elements that Kajata uses, the boss, so it's a great one to use. And there's nothing to steal off this fight either, so you haven't got to worry about that. Ah, took that off a little bit too soon. Hey Rinoa, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's good to see you here, Rinoa. Cool that you've come to join us for some Final Fantasy VII action. Right, who leveled up an all materia? Ah, that was Mr. Barrett. So let's go ahead immediately and start leveling up the next one. That's 11 I can sell now. Right, we don't actually get the huge materia yet, unfortunately. Hey, look who it is. I'm not a huge fan of the actual submarine chase. It's one of those mini games that I'm usually going to suck at. So hopefully we'll get it done first time, because we do need to win it. Because even though you don't get game over, you do lose the huge materia effectively if you don't get it. Welcome back, Solaris. Oh, that's a cool present, Shockmaster. It's actually been a while for myself to play through this far. But it's all been coming back to me. JSH333, thanks for subbing on YouTube there. Oh, Rogue Galaxy. No, I haven't got the W summon yet. I don't know whether I'll be getting that today or off stream, but I can go and get it now. I've got all of the GP needed to get anything we want from the battle square, really. There we go. Right, we can say goodnight to Kariyama. Yeah, there's nothing to steal, nothing else to get off Kariyama, so there's really no reason to drag that battle out. Yeah, we do need to get the battle trumpet. You're absolutely right there, Red Mario. The God's Hand is a guaranteed drop. Which is a weapon for Tifa, probably actually better than her ultimate weapon. Yeah, we can actually use the Leviathan scales once we've finished here, can't we? Okay, so first of all, we'll grab the Battle Trumpet, which is a decent weapon, actually, for Kate Sith. Unfortunately, it has 0 materia growth. Are you Red? If you're talking about the remake that's coming out in March, only the Midgar section is going to be in the in that game. Right, I don't think there's anything else in this bit. We just need to move up north a little bit. Yep, nothing else here. So yeah, quite a bit less than what you were actually expecting there. Okay, so the Scimitar, which is the weapon for Sid. I'll just show that to you. I don't know if it's as good as the Flayer that we got, but it does have that triple materia growth, which is super, super important. I'm not going to use it right away because I think the double growth from the Javelin is probably better with so many slots, but once we're leveling up really high-powered materia later on, like Knights of the Round and stuff, then that triple growth is going to be really, really, really awesome and powerful. But for now, I'll keep his current Javelin equipped. And then it's important we get the key item here, Leviathan Scales. We're going to be using that over at Wutai shortly. So here we have a fight where we do have to kill. Again, these guys can drop Shinra beaters, I believe. Attack all opponents. Go on, Sid. Have your brawl. Yeah, this is a fun part. Okay, so Sid has finally leveled up his steel materia. Hopefully, it won't be much longer until Cloud levels his up. Then we'll get a new one. 4,400. What I'm going to do, actually, temporarily, swap that round. Let's go ahead and just sort out materia here. I'm going to swap it round, stick it in the Apocalypse. So we'll level it up just a tad faster than we are right now. I do want to level mine up as well, of course. But it shouldn't take too long to grab 4,500 AP there in a triple slot. Okay, I'll let them live, but I don't think there's any reason, gameplay-wise, to either let them live or kill them, is there? I don't think it has an effect on anything, whichever way you choose. Right, what did Barrett just do then? Okay. Is this the one where we get to choose, or is it the next one? Okay, so no, we still need to kill these guys. Oh, I hate these formation battles. Well, I don't hate them, but they're just a lot slower, aren't they? Well, we're leveling up those ore materias. Hang on, I'm pretty sure, Red Mario, if you fail the submarine chase, you cannot get the huge materia there, can you? Maybe I'm misremembering. Wow. So many people want me to save the prisoners, or to save the soldiers and to imprison them, and others want me to kill them. But here's the thing, Dan, how do you know it was them that killed Zack? It might have been other soldiers. Well, here we go then. Okay, well, here we go. You guys are funny. Live, die, live, die. Okay, okay. Oh, take them prisoner. I was literally spamming up and down and I had no idea where it was going to land. I thought we'd let the game decide for us. Yeah, I can guarantee they are not going to get a trial. Not a fair trial. Not with Shinra in charge. They're just going to get executed anyway. Shinra are like, you let the fugitives escape. But at least they get a little bit of extra life, don't they? So I can guarantee they're still going to be killed. Just not by us. So everybody wins. Right, this is what I generally suck at now, to tell you the truth. Let me just see if I can remind myself of the controls. Okay, descend, left, right, ascend. Think I can get that. Speed up, speed down, and fire. Yeah, if I fail this, I'm probably going to restart, to tell you the truth. Yada, 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 yada. We'll speak to the soldiers. I thank you. I am happy to be a hostage. Better to be a hostage than to be dead. Piloting a submarine is very difficult. I'm completely clueless. Can we speak to the captain? No, we can't even get to him, look. Lomax says just speed up and fire. Okay. Right, well, let's see what happens then, shall we, guys? I can't promise this is going to work out. Well, let's give it a go. Oh, dear, 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 dear. If I fail this, I will restart. Oh, I do hate these little mini-games. I do like mini-games, but there's just a couple that I really don't like. Right, go down, down, down. The controls are reversed. It did not say that. Faster, faster. This is all going wrong, this is. This is all going very, very wrong. Stupid controls. Come on, move, you stupid thing. I think I'm going to be restarting this. I've cocked this up. I'm just not moving. All the controls are different to what it says. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. It's gone completely wrong, this has. Everything was opposite to what it actually said. It said press up to ascend, and yet up is actually descend. It said press down to ascend, and yet down is ascend. Where the heck is everything? I'm pretty sure speed up and slow down were reversed as well. The only thing that's actually the same is fire. So I'm just going to restart because this has just gone so wrong. It's just shameful. And as much as I might want to blame myself, I'm still going to, because I reckon it was probably my fault somehow. Oh, I can't even see anything. Can't even move. Can't do anything. Kill the red sub. It's the one with the huge materia. I know. I'd love to, Red Mario. I would love to. You got 8 minutes? I thought it was like a minute. Right, there's the yellow sub. I'm not interested in that one. Oh yeah, we've got 7.5 minutes left. That bleeping, that alarm is really annoying, isn't it? I think we hit it, but not enough. That was the yellow one, though. We need to do the... well, that was a yellow one. We need to do the red ones, don't we? So I think we're getting there now. Now I've got used to the actual controls. If I do need to restart this, I think we'll be okay. This is probably the worst I've ever done at this minigame. Do we need to turn around here, or can we just keep making our way through? Let's just head down a little. Perhaps not that much. Come on, Mr. Red Sub, where are you? Yeah, Dan's gloating now that we killed the soldiers. I'm glad this isn't in the gold saucer. I think we'd get a pretty poor score if it was. Oh, we missed that one. I thought I saw something then. Oops. Come on, yellow. Did we get it? Yes, we did. I still can't find the red one. Yeah, that's it. No, I'm hunting for the, yeah, the red submarine. So when somebody says Ruby, I think of Ruby Weapon in this game. Red Mario says restart. Why restart, Red Mario? We've still got 5 minutes to try and find the sub, haven't we? Okay, we died anyway. Alright, I need to reload and try again. Unless there's a way to reload, to restart the mission. But I don't think there is. Yada, 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 yada. Oh, the red sub is very hard to find. Yeah, we got hit too much, didn't we? So I'll try again. Hey, Bacon! $4.99 through Super Chat. Bedtime. Have a good night, Fuzz, and Merry Christmas. Thank you, Bacon. Well, have a good sleep. Good night to you, and Merry Christmas as well back at you. Thanks, Bacon. At least I warned you guys that I hated that minigame. Oh, right, this is where you end up when you fail, is it? Oh, I think it's going to be quicker to quit the game rather than go through all these flipping cutscenes here. Right, hopefully we'll have better luck this time. Yeah, this isn't quite the remake yet. Yeah, that's not out for another couple of months, but we're nearly there now. We're nearly there. Hey, that's interesting, Red Mario, actually, but no, I don't want to mess about with all of that. I just want to do things the proper way. Edajur, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just try and get it right at the start. And if we fail, I'll just reload. Oh, I can't bother to kill the soldiers now, Dan. I want to get back into the submarine battle. Yeah, well, hopefully it will be this time, Lomax. Like I said, the controls threw me off because it was complete opposite to what it says. So we'll see what happens this time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay, we did it. It's easy once you actually get the controls working like we did that time. Whew. What a difference that made. Just actually knowing the controls going in. We did it. We'll just forget that first attempt. Okay? We'll pretend that never happened. Yeah, the problem is, as soon as you let the red sub escape, as I discovered on that first attempt, trying to find it again is a complete nightmare, isn't it? Goodness, that was horrible. Okay, yep. I will be Red Mario going for the Gelnika because of all the cool stuff that we can get there. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Yeah, it was. It was a big difference, wasn't it, in comparison to the first. Okay, so we are going to save. I'll just throw a tent on here. It is important to save because I believe the Emerald Weapon can be floating around at this point. Which is obviously not what we want. And we could easily get completely destroyed by Emerald Weapon. It absolutely is Shockmaster, yes. It absolutely is. Hello, you. We'll leave Emerald Weapon for now. I don't want to embarrass him too much right now. Gotta try and remind myself where the flipping sub is. At least we've got turbo speed. Ah, no, that's not it. But we can get this now. Dan says go and fight Emerald Weapon early. Yeah, what are you trying to do to me, Dan? Right, we'll get the key to the Ancients. Save getting it later. We need to find the crash sub as well, don't we? Did I just go back on myself then? Yeah, that's me, that is, trying to chat to you guys. As well as actually navigate using a submarine. And we've just seen how good my submarine navigating skills are during that first minigame. Just going to float around these parts until we find something useful. That isn't something useful. Emerald Weapon likes to hover around this place from time to time. Yeah, putting on Sneak Glove. Good idea there. Ah, there's the red sub. Put Vincent in the party. Okay. Oh, that was Vincent's waterfall. Yeah, we can access that from the sub, can't we? Yeah, thanks for that, Lomax. Right then, okay, so we've got the huge materia. Hey, look who it is. Maybe we should go and save. That might not be a bad idea, you know. We can also put Vincent in the party as well. Right, we're back at the start, so let's just head back up briefly, because we've got a couple of things, you see, that I don't want to lose out on, thanks to Emerald Weapon. Just, you know, floating around that place. I'm going to the Gelnika, Ed Mario, that's what we're there for. But we need to save and put Vincent in the party first. Right, so we're going to say goodbye to Sid, I guess. Oh no, I want to keep Sid in the party because of the high wind. We'll put Vincent in for now. He's been a little bit neglected, I will be honest with you there, guys. Let's actually get the ribbon off Barrett. Yeah, he's kind of annoying, Emerald Weapon, just swimming around there, isn't he? It's like, what's he doing? He's supposed to be protecting the planet. I just want to check something. Oh, Sid's got long range. I can stick him into the other row. Yep, got ribbons and peace rings equipped. Oh, just sort out this first. Bunt line, double, very good. Yep. Okay, that's all fine. Right, so we'll swap Barrett out for Vincent. Just like that. Okay, and then we'll save again, and then we'll make our way, hopefully, to the crashed Gelnika. That's the plan anyway. Right, be careful mugging, but their steals are 50%. Yeah, because I've only got mug at the moment, haven't I? I've only got mug at the moment. But if the steals are 50%, hopefully we should be okay there. Let's go ahead and throw a few steals around the others as well. Okay, we've got steel on Cloud, which is Mug, that's fine. Got steel on Sid, that's fine. And I know we can morph in the crashed Gelnika, but I'm probably not going to be worried about that too much right now. We'll come back to that a little bit later on. Okay, let's just keep morph active though anyway. And we'll throw another steel at... Okay, I have got another steel here. I didn't realise I had that. So it doesn't even have Mug on it. Yeah, Ribbon in Gelnika is just too useful, isn't it? Right then, guys. So, best way to get to the Gelnika, Lomax says, go above water to the dock near Gold Saucer. Okay. And then die from that location. Okay, Lomax. Dan says, defeat Emerald with game over. Do you mean battle Emerald with game over, Dan? Because I doubt I'll be defeating him. Where the heck am I going? Trying to find the dock over here, I think. Okay, so this is the dock by Gold Saucer. Oh, yes, Sneak Glove. Thanks, Elijah. We'll put that on. Oh, that's a really good tip, that is, Lomax. There's the crashed Gelnika right there, look. Brilliant. Yeah, thanks for that, Lomax. Nice tip. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw... just let me check again who's got the standard steel. Yeah, okay, it's Vincent. So we'll give him the Sneak Glove, perhaps. Increase his stealing rate. And we'll just, for the time being, I think, give Sid... that was really weird. Okay, we'll give Sid the ribbon. And then we'll just throw the peace ring onto Vincent after. I'm not sure yet, Ginger Squatch. I've never done it before. I've learned how to do it. Oh, that's weird, Pri. I'm glad you got it sorted, though. Yeah, I'm probably going to give it a go. Depends how long it takes me to get lots of AP on Knights of the Round, because you need to get, like, 8 of them, which is a bit of a nuisance. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Right, let's save. So there's lots of good morphing stuff we can do here, but I'll do that later on. As of right now, I'm not going to worry about it, because morphing's going to be a little bit tricky due to how tough the enemies are. But once we've gone ahead and sorted out our party a little bit later, then we'll be able to make the most of it. Right, so the first weapon here is a weapon for Cloud, and I do believe it's a really nice weapon. It's got a lot of attack on it. It's, in my opinion, much inferior to the Apocalypse because of the fact it only has normal growth, despite the fact it has double the amount of materia slots. Yes, we do have the Turk battle coming up in a little bit as well. Yeah, we will be doing the Turk shortly, don't worry. So there's an escort guard here. This is basically the Minerva Band, but for the blokes. So the Minerva Band is something that the ladies can use, which reduces damage from the elements, or absorbs damage from the elements. This pretty much does the same thing, but for the men. So we can actually perhaps equip it. There we go, look, you see? It's actually a lot better than the Dragon Armlet, in my opinion. Oh, love it, Steve. Yeah. Brown sauce, tomato sauce, curry sauce. Yeah, gotta have some curry sauce on your chips, haven't you? From the chippy. Right, so some of the enemies here are going to be challenging, but hopefully we should get through them with all of these ribbons and stuff. ribbons in this place make the battles just 100 times easier. Yeah, I do love me some 2 times double cut. I'm just interested, can you use laser on these guys? I honestly can't remember. Probably not, because laser sucks. In that it's like, just doesn't work on anything, but you never know until you test it. Oh, you can! Goodness me, I did not expect that. Right, let's start sorting out Vincent's limit breaks as well. How was Star Wars? No spoilers. It's difficult to know what to say, really. I did see Star Wars, but I do want to be careful not to give spoilers to you guys. Let's just say if I was to score it, I would score it 6 out of 10. I took my sons to see it, and they absolutely loved it. They would probably give it like 10 out of 10. And just so you guys know where I'm coming from, I didn't like The Last Jedi. I thought The Force Awakens was pretty good. But I didn't really rate the new film all that much, to tell you the truth. I can't really say much because it'll spoil the film, and I don't want to do that for you guys. Okay, so it doesn't work on this. Okay, let's just pay attention here, though. I think, and I am a little bit concerned about spoilers, but I'm going to be very careful. I think my main concern was, even though I didn't really like The Last Jedi, whether I liked it or not, that film exists and is part of the canon. And yet you wouldn't really see that by watching The Rise of Skywalker. And so what we've got now is a trilogy that is extremely disjointed, and in my opinion, just doesn't work anymore. Which is a shame, but that's just the situation. Right, why is the double cut materia purple? It should be yellow, shouldn't it? Or is it just purple in the image there? Right, I'm going to get rid of this steel off Cloud for now, I think. I'll just give him the double cut, which is something I really do want to level up. 100,000 AP. It's a polite damning review, Lomax. But like I say, seriously, my kids really enjoyed it. And over here we have the conformer for Yuffie. So I sort of played it up a bit for them, to be honest with you. After I watched the film, I could tell they really enjoyed it because they were really hyped up. I was just like, yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Because I didn't want to let them down into saying I thought it was a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, so it doesn't mean that you guys won't like it, just because I didn't, of course. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Mandalorian Nico girl, which has Baby Yoda. Although, it's taken until like episode 7 for the story to actually really start moving. I'll save Omnislash for another day. Let's go ahead and flare this guy. I haven't really used Contain Magic all that much. Okay, we won't be using Contain Magic on him. Let's try 3, shall we? Yeah, Yuffie is perfect now with the conformer. You're right, Red Mario. Nice. I do love a bit of freeze. Hey, Vincent can use Galleon Beast. Thought that would have killed it. Well, these guys have a lot of health, don't they? Oh, there we go. Well done, Vincent. Right, I think we'll turn off enemy encounters for the time being so we can actually make our way through this place. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using double cut, especially as we get it to 4 times cuts. It's such a beautiful materia. I really like it. Get a Mega Elixir. Oh, well. Right, okay. Let's save again. It's actually quite warm here right now with this heater that I've had on for a while. Seems to be doing the trick, I'll say that for sure. Yeah, level 4 suicide worked on one of the enemies that I battled. No, Max, which one was that? It was the one with the spiky plants. Yeah, I'll be coming back to do morphing here, Elijah, a little bit later. Hey, thanks, Red Mario. Right, so this is where you're going to want steel materia equipped to get the... is it the... What was it? The tough ring or something? I'm not sure yet, Yum Yum. We'll see how we get on here. I didn't realise we've been going for an hour and a half already. Oh, yeah. It's steel time. Stealing is a lot more effective here. Because the only item you can get, I think, is elixir from the drops. Okay, well, there's the first thing. So it's a 50% chance. And there it is, the Zydrach. And now we've got good old Omni Slash as well, because why not? It might not do the job though, they have quite a bit of health at this stage. That is a secret for another day, Shockmaster. Maybe in the remake we'll get the answer. There we have it. So we won't get the elixir, but we don't need that anyway. And now it's time to get everybody's second favourite summon after Knights of the Round. So in the chest here we have another Mega Elixir. But the real treasure... Oh, well, let's just go across here first. There's one more chest we can grab. This is a weapon for Sid, a Spirit Lance. And then down here, we can grab the Hades materia. Yeah, by the way, just a little tidbit for you guys. The Tough Ring is the best accessory for boosting vitality and spirit, I believe. And then the Zydrach is a really, really, really nice stat boosting armor, rather, which also decreases all elemental attacks, but unfortunately has no materia slots. Oh, that's cool, Pri. Over here, we have a couple more chests. The High Wind, yay. And the Outsider as well. So that's a weapon for Vincent. A very powerful weapon for Vincent, in fact. I believe. Yeah, it's only got normal materia growth. But as you can see, has a lot of stats. Not as much as his death penalty, of course, which is his ultimate weapon. But still, what was the thing we got? Oh yeah, the High Wind. So without any further ado, we might as well give that straight to Sid. It would be at the bottom. There we go. Gale Warning. Another trophy. Hiya, Relic. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I did, Cheng. I stole it. I got both of the items. that you can steal from Reno and Rude there. Ah, brilliant, Red Mario. That's interesting. Hey, Steve, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome, folks. Those of you that have stopped by for the live stream recently. Today, we're actually probably closer towards the end of the live stream than the start of it, for sure. What I would say is, if you're new to the channel, that I do stream Final Fantasy VII quite regularly at the moment as we prepare for the remake. But this is going to be my final stream before the new year. So I will be doing some more videos, I hope. But in terms of actual streaming, this is the last stream before I take a break and put my feet up during the holiday period. And then after Christmas, we'll look at picking things up where we left off. Use high wind indoors. Yeah, we'll have to try that, Dan. I need to actually go ahead and set it on. Sid? Causes big damage to all opponents. I want to test it out. Let's do so, shall we? I'm just going to put the bat enhancement on so we can get it straight away. I just want to test out high wind. Oh, I haven't, Steve. I'll have to check that out, mate. I haven't seen it yet, I'll be honest. Yay! The high wind can not only come into the Crash Gelnika, it can apparently come underwater as well, which is how it gets here. Hades, with added effect your defense fuzz, and then you can remove ribbon and put on a tough ring. Oh, thanks, Yum Yum. Good tip there. It has the same effect, doesn't it? So, Hades with added effect. I'll do it actually on the character. I think it's Vincent right now that doesn't have a ribbon equipped. I'll just check the others do. Yeah. And then we could swap between the Sneak Glove. Although maybe we can do it on Cloud. Cloud's probably better. And then we could swap Cloud between the Sneak Glove and the Tough Ring, depending on the battle that we're fighting, can't we? So we'll take his ribbon off first of all. We'll give that, I think, to Vincent. Like that. We'll give Cloud the Tough Ring for now. Boost his stats quite substantially. I'm not sure, Lomax, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot later on today. If it is going to drop today, UK time. It might actually be, like, tomorrow from our time zone. Rune armlets against the weapons. Interesting. Okay, so we're going for added effect. Let's get rid of this rubbish here. Has anybody got added effect on? Just make sure. No. Okay, so added effect. There it is. And a bit of Hades action. There we go. So Cloud no longer needs the ribbon. And yeah, it's important to save, just in case Emerald is chilling outside. Which could happen, of course. Oh, is it on there now, is it, Steve? I hadn't even noticed it had been released. I thought that was coming next year. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'm intrigued by that series as well. For sure. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Right then, what we're going to do is just make our way back to the High Wind, I think, at this point. And I think we can head over to Wutai. Grab a couple of items there using the Leviathan scales that we picked up. Oh, you'll have to leave a comment at some point, Red Mario, if you can. Maybe on the archives. I think I missed some of the things that you said. Right, so we'll head over to Wutai. I don't know, Shockmaster. I think historically, I've always found Ruby Weapon to be easier myself than Emerald Weapon. But, yeah, I get that Ruby's no cakewalk either, is it, to tell you the truth? Right, we can put the fires out now. Well, I've got to try and remember where the fire stuff is. The fire caves. It's not this way. Oh, I don't know about that relic. Mind you, you never know, do you? You never know. We've got Knights of the Round and we've got mine. Who knows? We'll just keep casting Galleon Beast. We've already got Vincent's stuff here that we need to teach him his level 4 limit break, I think. But we need to learn his other limit breaks first, of course. I haven't got final attack is the problem. I don't know. With that final attack revive combination, I don't think we could take care of Emerald Weapon. I just don't think it'd be possible. He's going to kill us. There's just no two ways about it. Yeah, possibly Red Mario. We'll see what happens. Right, the Oritsuru. Which is a decentish weapon for Yuffie, but we're going to be using the Conformer. And the Steel as well, Materia. Okay, well there's a couple of things that you want to get from Wutai. I'm pretty sure, I haven't even got the underwater materia yet. I think we can get that though, can't we? Should we go head over to Calm and see if we can? Because we've got the guidebook. So it's possible. I can't remember the exact room that we need to go in. It's not the inn. I think it's one of the ones towards the back, actually. But we'll just go into them all systematically here. It's not this one. Go back to Junon for the cutscene. Okay. Nope, not here. I know the room when I see it. I recognise it. Oh, it's a house on the east side. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was going to watch that, Steve, but I heard really bad things about it, so I haven't bothered with it yet. Right, here we go. This is the Calm Traveller. So these are the items that he wants. The guidebook, the desert rose, and the earth harp. Now, right now, we've only got access to the guidebook. Okay, so we'll do this and we'll get the underwater materia. No plans at the moment, Chris, for FF10 too. Yeah, I haven't even got the W item materia yet, it's the problem. Relic. I really don't think Emerald Weapon is going to be something within my skill range at the moment. Oh, that's nice, Red Mario. Expertly done, I might say. See you later, Solaris. Thanks for stopping by. enjoy the rest of your day and have a good holiday. Have a good Christmas if I don't see you before. Okay, well, this is going to be painful, guys. I warn you now. I've done no prep or anything here. Hey, Scott. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Fuzz. Here's to the new year and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that, Scott. And yes, thanks for the super chat. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you as well, Scott. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Yum Yum really wants me to play Chrono Trigger. I've never played it, I'll be honest with you. I don't even have W Summon. We'd need to get W Summon before even giving Emerald Weapon a go. As a bare minimum, we would need W Summon. I bet you had W Summon though, Red Mario. We've got mine, which is helpful. Okay, I'm not going to fight Emerald Weapon yet, but I will give it a go once we've got W Summon. Even though that will probably still be painful. At least we've got an absolute slim shot then. As opposed to just no shot at all. So we'll head back over to the GS as they call it. Junon, yeah, we'll go to Junon before we forget about the little scene there. So we'll go to Junon and then we'll head over to Gold Saucer. Yeah, it wasn't my sort of thing either, Shockmaster. I got bored of the first book and I couldn't stand the films. I don't know whether it was the acting or what. It was just so corny, so cheesy. I just couldn't take it seriously. So I gave up on them as well. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is one of those games that requires a lot of patience. Yeah, I think a few people might have done that, Rinoa, including myself. Right, so this is the scene then that Red Mario was talking about. Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome, Steve. Get some peace and quiet. Okay, so that's the scene you wanted to see. That'll push us into the next story location, which is going to be Rocket Town, which I won't be doing right now. Yeah, W Summon helps a lot, Relic. It really does, doesn't it? It helps a ton. Yeah, it's one of those games that I've just never played. A lot of people tell me that I should. I know it's been re-released recently and I was going to play it, but it had so many negative reviews, and not only from the critics, but actually from fans of the game as well. So I didn't want to play it in case it kind of ruined the Chrono Trigger experience. Oh, thanks for sharing those, Red Mario. Right, we'll give it a couple of goes trying to get the magic counter. I still haven't got it from the Chocobo place. But we'll see how we get on. Yeah, no, you can do, can't you, Ed Mario? That's a good point. Oh, it was 12 quid. And was that for the full Royal Edition or whatever it's called, was it, Steve? I didn't like the battle system in Final Fantasy 15. it just didn't feel right. It was really clunky, I found. It wasn't a lot of fun. Although the game itself improved a ton since its release, that's for sure. Yeah, Age of Empires 2. I never really did the multiplayer, but I used to love doing the campaign stuff. And it's on Game Pass now, isn't it, for PC? These guys seem a bit faster this time. Yeah, good point, Relic. If you can beat Emerald Weapon first, then you can use the rewards, can't you, for Ruby Weapon. The problem is I don't really like saving my game. What is that horrendous noise? Can you guys hear that? Sounds like it glitched. Oops, I did short. Oh, well. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Okay then, Yum Yum. Hi, Joseph. Good morning to you. Yeah, the problem with 14, I found I did play it, I did enjoy it. It's very grindy. If you're used to, like, World of Warcraft, for example, you might be a bit taken back by Final Fantasy 14. It probably takes about 5 or 6 times just to reach the level cap, as WoW does. Yeah, I've been playing, I think it's that version. It's whichever the version is on Game Pass they put on recently. It's got all of the campaigns, plus some extra campaigns as well. I always suck at multiplayer though, in pretty much every game that ever exists. So I don't really do that. But the single player stuff I really enjoy. What did I just do then? I think I clicked the wrong option. Oh, dear, dear. Trying to get this magic counter. Where else can we get magic counter? I think we can get it from the Northern Cave, can't we? Because I'll tell you what. The Chocobo prizes do not want to be my friend today. Oh, I'll tell you what, Rinoa, it's really cool that Square, after the original launch of Final Fantasy XIV failed so badly, that rather than give up on the game, they actually tried to, you know, recoup some goodwill from the fans. And even though it's taken them a long time to get Final Fantasy XIV to a successful state, they stuck at it, didn't they? And they fixed it. It was a mess at first, but they fixed it. And now a lot of people love that game. It's a good game now. Oh, come on. I might just stick to the short courses. I don't think having the long courses makes any difference to the prizes. It just takes it longer to get to the end. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Kate Sith can't ride a Chocobo. I mean, he's riding something around all day, isn't he? In fact, he should take his stuffed toy with him as well. Ah. Yeah, I might just wait for Magic Counter. Trying to get it from the Chocobo races just ain't happening. I'll go for one more race. Then I'll probably just wait until the Northern Crater, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it's not happening. Although I've got to say, the triple turbo speed thing has made things a lot easier. Oh, Steve. Okay, we'll take the Phoenix down. Right. Yeah, I won't work for the W summon on stream, because I need to take a break more than anything. Okay, Red Mario, I might check it out then. I'll check it out, see if there's any numbers on Google or something that determine how you can fix some of the rewards into your favour. Personally, I've always been more of a wower myself, Cletus. Just because that's the game that I played back, you know, in 2004, so it's kind of stuck with me. I think a lot of people would say Final Fantasy XIV is much better than WoW. I have played it myself. I've never reached the level cap in FF14, but I have had a lot of fun during leveling and stuff. But yeah, I think it's just down to personal preference, really. Alright then, guys. Well, I think we'll take a break here, rather than getting involved in any other stories. I want to try and get some stuff done off stream if I can, such as getting the W summon, Materia, maybe having a dabble at getting the magic counter, but I'm not doing that at the minute. I'm getting a bit of a headache now, so I think that's probably a good good means to stop. Alright then, folks. Well, okay, that's going to be the final live stream, at least for this year. Let me just check the dates of where we're at. Okay, we're actually going away for a few days over Christmas as well. Okay, I suspect the next live stream is probably going to be the 6th of January, which is the first Monday in January. Okay, so that'll be the start of the week, where you have the first Monday in January, 6th of Jan, 2020. I think we'll carry on, same time, same place, and we'll pick up from there and try and get this Platinum Trophy before the remake comes out a couple of months later. But I will be getting a few more videos done. What I'll probably do as well, once I've uploaded my final video, whenever that's going to be, before Christmas, I'll just make sure to upload another video saying that, yep, that's it from me for this year, so then you guys know not to expect any more content. The only break to that rule of, you know, not uploading anything then is going to be if they release any further information about the remake. So, for example, I know we're supposed to be having a trailer today, which I'll probably cover to some degree. But other than that, and some, you know, video content for the game here, which I'll probably do over the weekend and then on Monday. But other than that, then I'll probably take a break from YouTube until next year, where you'll see me again. We'll pick up again on the 6th of January, 2:30 PM UK time, and we'll carry on then with the normal schedule. So all that's left for me to do is to wish you all a very happy Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Don't forget, guys, I know the streams aren't going to be taking place now for a couple of weeks, but if you want to continue on with any of your conversations, you're more than welcome to come and join us in the Discord server. I do have the link to that, I believe, in the description of the stream. So you should just be able to go. It should give you an automatic invite if you follow the link, if you have a Discord account, which is free. And then you're welcome to come and, you know, carry on with any conversations that you guys, you know, enjoy having here in the streams. Hey, that's awesome, Shopmaster. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well. And Red Mario's finished his streaming for the year. Yeah, you got it. When you do YouTube, guys, my advice, something I've picked up over the last few years, make sure that, you know, every few months or so, you just take a few days off. I tend to take a few days off when I go on holiday to places throughout the year, and then regardless of whether I'm going away over Christmas, I always take just a couple of weeks off, you know, into the new year, just so you don't burn out. And it's done me really well. I've managed to keep a pretty heavy schedule going on YouTube over the last few years without any burnout, just by taking those breaks. It does help. But yeah, so happy Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful time. I hope you get to spend time with families, have fun, and enjoy your New Year's. Probably be 2020 when we next get to interact properly. But I will try and, as I say, put a little bit of videos out before then. Who knows, Yum Yum, who knows? Yep, you've got it, Fina. 6th of Jan to the 3rd of March. Wow, less than 2 months when I start streaming again to the remake. That's incredible. I cannot believe it's actually that close now. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend, folks. Have a great Christmas. And I'll see you all in the new year. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.